Hello and thank you for joining us on Journalist Hangout on Sunday. I'm Benga Oreshegun. Today on the program, President Tinubu heaps praises on Governor Mba of Enugu State, says the state is making good progress as Governor Soludo hails President's visit to the southeast. Federal government intensifies move for Simon Ekpa's extradition. And later on the show, big changes are happening in communities located in Ifo local government area of Ogun State like Ajunwa, Ayawele, Hercules, and Akute after decades of grappling with bad roads. I'll be hanging out with Babajide Kolade, Otitojo and Mayor Akinpelu. Journalist Hangout starts right now. Now let's begin the conversation. For many communities in Nigeria and beyond, the festive season provides opportunities for celebrations, bonding and communal development. Such was the case in Ekinrin-Adde, Ijumu, local government area of Kogi State, as the town came alive for the celebration of the third edition of the Ona-Ara Day. It is a community-driven event facilitated by the Ona-Ara Humanitarian Foundation. At the event, the group emphasized that the social-cultural ceremony is aimed at celebrating the rich cultural heritage of the community. As part of the celebration, some residents of Ekinrin-Adde and neighboring communities enjoyed free medical examinations. Let's share the story by TVC News' Michael Ilya with you.
Festivity is in the air, and this gathering brings together indigenes and visitors to Ekinrin-Adde in a celebration of culture, empowerment, and outreach.
Continue to clap. If you want.
With the theme, Reaching the Unreached, this year's Ona-Ara Day culminates in the distribution of hundreds of bags of rice to widows, carried out in an orderly manner to ensure safety and avoid any stampede. Founder of the Ona-Ara movement, Olugbenga Rotimi, says the sociocultural group was established to spread poverty alleviation programs and reduce crime in all its forms.
We expect that by the next fourth edition, we are going to be going into farming, in which is going to be all-encompassing. What we intend to do is to engage our youths very meaningfully. We intend to see how we are able to acquire land within with our environment here, and we will be able to encourage them, and then we are going to make it to be more of a value chain.
The event also features a medical outreach, the commissioning of a borehole, as well as a basic health sciences laboratory to improve water supply and health education in the town, with attendees looking forward to even more impactful editions in the future.
Many people are going through various problems in their homes, how to feed their children and the rest. It has come into at least to close that gap so that they too they can celebrate like other people are celebrating in the society.
I thank God for today, for God make me to see today, because today is one of my happiest days in my life, because I'm very happy today to be among of the people to take this empowerment.
So the founder, I pray for him that God provide for him more grace to his elbow in Jesus' name.
Beneficiaries of this year's Ona-Ara Day are in high spirits as they commend what they describe as the movement's commitment to building a stronger and more inclusive community-driven efforts.
Beautiful celebration. So, Bike, talk to us about the Ona-Ara Day celebration.
Yes, it's a thing of joy for me to see a young man like the founder of Ona-Ara, Benga Rotimi. He's a young estate valuer based in Abuja. And he has decided to use some of the resources that God has made available to him to help residents of his community. This is what we want to see. We want to see people come back home and spread joy in their ancestral homes, not to cause division and try to cause needless chaos in the community. Benga has set the right example, and wherever you find yourself, always think of the needy, people who do not know where their next meal will come from. You will never know how much joy you'll be able to spread by simply reaching out and giving to the needy. There are many people facing health challenges. Benga brought doctors, nurses, opticians to the community. They conducted tests on people. Those who need glasses will be provided for them. Those who, based on the immediate findings, require drugs, they were provided drugs. And they didn't stop there. They also provided palliative grains to widows and the aged in the society, those who cannot toil like you and I, you know, just to put food on their table. And it didn't stop there. They also inaugurated a well-equipped modern laboratory donated by the young man, Gwengarotime, to Baptist High School. Ekinrin-Adde Baptist High School is one of the oldest schools in Okun land, Okun land of Kogi State. And when you go to the school now, it's a pale shadow of what it used to be. Now, Benga has deemed it fit to give them a well-equipped laboratory, because without doing that, it means that the students will have to go to neighboring communities where these facilities are present for them to have practicals, to be able to do practicals for their school certificate exams. Before now, I think 3 years ago, they also provided laboratory for one of the secondary schools in the community called the Community Secondary School. So, in addition to donating, providing a motorized borehole for the same Baptist High School to take care of, to solve the problem of lack of potable water in the school. So, I think that when you look at what Ona-Ara has done, it sets the high standard for other NGOs, other charity organizations. It shows clearly how it should be done. And the others know now that they have to do something for their community. They have to give back to their community. That is what they have done. And I believe that the sky is their limit. It's a limit. And let's not also forget the role that the National Primary Health Care Development Agency played in all this.
Okay, because they had a role to play.
Yes, they partnered with the National Primary Health Care Agency. Okay. So they also helped, they provided personnel.
Okay, for the blood test, for the test, eye test and all. Okay.
No, these are basic things that you should be able to walk into
a primary health center to do.
But our communities do not all have this.
The financial.
Yes, they don't even have this primary.
Okay, they don't even have it existing.
Normally, primary health centers should be in all political wards.
True.
That is the idea. But I can tell you that that is not the case across Nigeria. We do not have primary health centers in all the political wards in our country. And that's why our people still die from preventable diseases and all that. That's why in some cases, your wife is due for childbirth. They have to drive.
Go long distance.
Go long. Even in Lagos, there are still some places where the next health facility is far away. But I'm happy that Ona-Ara partnered with the National Primary Health Care Agency, and they helped them to deliver joy to people of Ekinrin-Adde, helping them to meet their immediate health needs.
Okay. Mayor, this is coming at a time where most of Nigerians are having difficulty, but bringing empowerment at the right time for the people of Ekinrin-Adde. What do you have to say to that?
Yes, I agree with you, because one of the things that set us apart in Africa is our communal living.
Yes.
In every community, we see ourselves as our brother's keeper. It's just now that things have changed. Okay. Sometimes the community adopts everybody. They see everybody as one of their own. So, and we look out for each other.
Exactly.
But now things have changed. Survivor, trying to make ends meet, has made everybody to concentrate on their immediate family. So when we see NGOs and people who try to spread joy within the community, it's something that is commendable. So I want to commend Ona-Ara for doing what they are doing, because this is a young man who is a person of means, and to spread part of that to his community is something that I would recommend to other people, because especially uptown, up north, when we have a lot of communities that have not seen activities of government, or they've not seen it enough, or government has not done enough in those communities. When we see people who try to step in and provide support to people, it's something that is very commendable.
And also talk to us about the fact that it was well organized. We see over time, I think a few days ago or a few weeks ago, where some people tried to organize something and it turned into something.
Yes, yes. They have to organize it properly. Aliun Dume was showing pictures of people lining up at Bodilon.
Yes.
This is something that Ashwa Tinubu has been doing for 21 years. I've witnessed it. And a lot of the beggars on, I think, Ebutemet and other places, they know that once it's a festive season.
Every year, the same festive season.
We've never heard of any form of stampede or anything, you know. And yes, poverty does not know ethnicity.
Sure.
But that is not what we are saying here. Nobody has gone to do a head count of the people lined up to know whether one tribe is dominated the people who are there. This is not the issue, you know, and trying to make it look like, oh, it is just this season that people became hungry.
And that's not fair.
Yeah, we saw, even during just before the election, Donald Trump was doing, what was it called? Was giving people food packs.
And even cash.
Yes. So what are we talking about? Donald Trump was giving people food packs in America. I remember a Nigerian who received his own and did a video. So it's not new here. There will always be hungry people.
Sure.
There will always be people who need to be supported. You saw the video from Canada.
Canada, yes. I was about to say that.
So our politicians weaponizing poverty and all that, they should be ashamed of themselves. They should be ashamed of themselves. Nigeria will survive. Nigeria will come out of these difficult times a greater nation. If people want to organize, you can see the way they line up.
Exactly.
This is not even a crowd. You need to see when Zulum or the governor of Yobe State, when they are sharing palliatives, you need to see the crowd. Zulum can share palliatives to more than 500,000 people at once, and you will not hear of a stampede.
Of a stampede.
Yes. Because there is a particular IDP camp that had up to 400,000 people. In Borno State, I don't know now that, okay, maybe the number will have gone down. But I've seen him share palliatives to people in excess of 400,000, and there was no stampede. In Yobe, I even have videos. You see they will put the rice bags on the ground like this.
For people to
People line up, different rows. You can see about 20 bags of rice on one row.
Yes.
They will line them up like that. People will come pick their own. No stampede.
Orderliness.
No stampede. It is not in Yoruba land alone where there is poverty or where people need
Exactly.
food. But if you don't organize it very well, you fail to bring law enforcement to help you control crowd, you end up killing people. You end up killing people.
No matter the good intention.
Yes,
no
it happened in Port Harcourt. And if you do not organize it very well, then you are liable if any negative thing happens.
Absolutely.
In Port Harcourt, people came to church to receive food packs. And there was stampede because they had been lining up for more than 24 hours.
Wow.
So they became tired. Yes. So some of them broke through the gate and people died. So this is the point that we are saying, that we are making. In America, there are people who sleep in the open.
Yeah, destitutes, yeah. There.
In the UK, when I traveled, I saw even in a highbrow area like Oxford, I saw beggars.
Yeah, around Liverpool, Peckham,
just waiting there for people to give them handouts.
True.
Even the Holy Books say that there would always be beggars
in the land,
us.
yes.
And the Holy Books admonish us to help the needy. We will never have a feeling that, government will be able to banish poverty, the government will be able to defeat poverty, and everybody will have food to eat. It's a utopia. It will never happen. It will never happen. And it's not everywhere that you find Monaco, a community like Monaco, where people don't even see any need to steal, where crime wave is literally non-existent. But across the world,
because Monaco is a city-state, it's just a small.
So, in other words, they should not just politicize this issue.
Yeah. We like you said, I agree that the economy is bad. I agree that things are difficult for people.
Yes.
But we should not weaponize that.
Yeah,
it's not as if Nigeria's situation is
the worst.
Different. It's like that all over the world. Everybody is going through bad times. The economy, because of COVID and the aftermath of COVID, the world economy is just trying to get out of that. So things will be difficult for people.
All right, gentlemen, let's move straight to our next conversation. Some